As endless eons wheeled and passed, sometime around 3.5 billion years ago, an incredible event occurred on a planet on the western spiral arm of the Milky Way, abiogenesis, the origin of life. Primal chaos reigned, lightning struck, and elemental forces bombarded primordial oceans, but somehow the basic building blocks of life were formed. And so life came from water, and the invertebrate evolved into vertebrate. It was a scaly, wet world of fish. Marine life expanded gradually landwards, and amphibious life emerged, and sub-amphibians adapted to the land completely. Thus arose the terrestrial beasts. Species have changed and continue to change. Over millions of years, monkey evolved into ape. All life is related and descends from a common ancestor. Variations act by very short and slow steps, and change is gradual and cumulative. Darwin called this principle, by which each slight variation, if useful, is preserved, natural selection, and this made up his theory of evolution. In the 1860s, Gregor Mendel discovered the laws of genetics via the humble pea plant, proving that we reap what we sow. From here on, the study of nature turned gradually from macro to micro. In the mid-20th century, Francis Crick and James Watson described the double helical structure of DNA, the molecule carrying genetic information from one generation to the next. This discovery opened new avenues for exploring the secret of life. Not long after, Sanger developed DNA sequencing, which took studying the human genome from dream to reality. In 1990, the Human Genome Project took off. This was a global collaboration between researchers in the United States, the UK, Japan, France, Germany, and China. This project was the very reason that BGI was founded in Beijing in 1999. and we were given the task of sequencing 1% of the human genome. After this, the BGI joined a new international project, contributing 10% to the International Human HapMap project. Work continued with research to combat SARS and analyses to aid in disaster relief for the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. In addition to working hard, mountaineering is a popular pastime at BGI. When climbing, whilst there may not always be a definitive way to the summit, the aim of the journey is always clear, and as with research, we go forward one step at a time. Life is full of variety. Nature is full of vigor. Decoding life is our mission, and for this reason, we keep on this path. Research always continues, and since the human genome, through wonderful collaborations or by working solo, BGI has completed sequencing the rice genome, the Sino-British chicken genome, the silkworm genome, the first human-Asian diploid genome, the giant panda genome, the cucumber genome, and many, many more. Looking to the future, we have launched the 1,000 Plants and Animals Reference Genome Project, the 10,000 Microbial Genomes Project, and the 1,000 Mendelian Disorders Project. BGI, your premier scientific partner, has, in only 10 years, made a historic breakthrough from bringing a small sequencing center in 1999 to the largest genomics institute in the world. BGI Americas has reached several milestones. We thank you for your support over the past 10 years and look forward to the future.